your weekly roundup. It is Monday, January 14th, and some of the stories that I'm talking about today are, one, the rise of millennial women in the workplace. This is kind of huge. They're reaching levels that we haven't seen since the year 2000. And we all know I was a single teen mom. This next stat is near and dear to my heart. Single moms are the fastest growing group of women that are participating back in the labor market, and they've been growing pretty rapidly since 2016. Second group of women that we're seeing enter are millennials who do not have kids, which makes sense. We know people are delaying families and marriage. So I think the takeaway is that women are getting back into the workforce. And what's an odd contrast is that young men have not been able to recover from pre-recession labor participation rates. So there's more women entering the workforce, and we're still struggling to find out why men haven't rebounded as quickly. The economists who did the article don't really know why this trend is happening now, so there'll probably be more stories to come on this. But the takeaway to me was that women are more active in the workforce, especially millennial women. Second thing that's happening today is that Google is having massive walkouts at over 20 locations globally. Employees are protesting the way that they handled a lot of the sexual misconduct. And this brings up a really good point for employers to consider. We're seeing more and more candidates looking at employers and how they handle issues like sexual harassment or other sensitive issues, and how transparent they are with their employees. I think you're going to see a lot more candidates asking about this kind of thing, and it might be a good idea to wrap that into who your company is as culturally and what you stand for. Finally, I wanted to talk about the Glassdoor report on the fastest pay increases. And these are three really interesting jobs for this report. And I also think it's interesting that none of them need higher education. So truck drivers, cashiers, and bank tellers are all seeing pay increases. A truck driver on average makes $54,000, a bank teller $31,000, and a cashier at $28,000. And we're going to see these probably go up too as minimum wage increases. And I think there are about 20 states who currently are on board with increasing the minimum wage. So stay tuned. Have a great rest of the week. And as always, if you ever want to reach out, Rachel at carexconsultinggroup.com.